Tell us in the comment. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with everyone you know.
Good evening to another FBinar. Let's coin a new word. A Facebook seemingly seminar on Feng Shui every Wednesday here through big media at our channel. No? So tonight we'll focus on what we call the topic for tonight: elementary business Feng Shui. No? It's like Feng Shui 101. It's like learning elementary geometry or elementary English, but this time with a twist. The twist is when we say elementary, it really refers to the philosophy of the Chinese of viewing the world as composed of 5 elements, as we took up last session. No? These are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. No? 5 elements. It is so important that this is one secret I'll share with you in Feng Shui. This is actually more important than your Chinese zodiac sign. In Feng Shui, you go by elements. Each person is actually assigned an element based on your birthday. Okay, based on your source code, your energy field or your life energy is defined by an element. So you can be either of the 5 elements. You can be a water person, a wood, fire, or metal. And in relation to business, as we took up in the last module, being let's say a wood person, it's best to you to enter a wood-based business at the first instance. This is where you can really grow rich and later on expand to other peripheral business where you can be also productive and grow. No, like what produces wood would be water element, and what wood can produce is fire. So you have 3 regular opportunities, but your main opportunity is really, if you're a wood person, in the wood business. And we split the elements here in these sessions, elementary business Feng Shui, into 5 episodes to cover each element. And at this session, we will cover the wood element based businesses. And I've invited a husband and wife team. They're both broadcasters from their radio program, Mag-Usap Tayo, where I frequently guest. They invite me as their guest, and it's a happy return for me now, in turn, to invite them as my guest students, Monchet and Stanley.
Hi, Master. Hello. Good evening po.
Is this an English program?
Pero dito, magkakaklase tayo. Hindi ako kasi, magka-module tayo lahat. Kasama natin yung ating mga kapwa learners who are virtually with us tonight, no? So, like, I know for one, somebody listening now is an entrepreneur. She owns her own hollow block business called Dura Block from Arayat, from Panga, Miss Tintin David. Good evening, no? And another friend will be our guest next meeting as we tackle the fire element, Lechonero, no? His business is Lechon. Ikbes Lechon for the Ferds Medina, okay? From Angeles, Pampanga. Okay, so greetings to all of you and the rest of our Facebook friends who are now followers of this program, Philippine Business Feng Shui page, no? So to begin with, you've watched in the last initial setup. Let me orient you about the purpose of our talks like this. It's really to answer your expectation. Aldric, paano ako kaya yayaman on you? On the screen, the 5 element, water produces. I don't know. This is destructive. No? Water destroys fire. Fire destroys metal, and metal chops wood. Wood destroys earth, and earth can dump water. So this relationship is very important on what businesses to avoid. Like if now your wood, please as much as possible avoid metal because it can destroy you, and earth. But there's a catch here. You can involve yourself in earth because wood can destroy earth. Okay, that's the exception to the rule. Okay, so let's go to the next slide, the productive cycle. There, the positive cycle: water produces wood, and then fire. So if you're a wood person, what produces your water, you can engage also in that business. Of course, with due emphasis, priority to the wood business. That's why we're tackling the wood episode tonight, and also the fire. No, so actually, for a person like a wood person, you have 4 businesses that you can enter. One set of 3 from the productive cycle: water, wood, and fire. And as earlier discussed in the destructive, you can conquer earth also, but definitely avoid metal because it can chop you. No, it can chop your luck and profits, no, in doing business. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, this is now the integrated combination of the 2 slides earlier. You will see the productive cycle as it goes counterclockwise, and the destructive cycle forming a star. Okay, and from there you can derive what you will also avoid and what you can conquer. Okay, this cycle of the 5 elements in Chinese Feng Shui is called the Wu Xing. No, W-U and another word X-I-N-G. Wu Xing. No, it shows the balance of the elements and the interaction of the elements in its natural state. So that also defines relationships of people. As I told you earlier, people can be categorized as wood, fire, and ano. So how you can be compatible or incompatible with other people is depicted by the Wu Xing chart here. So this can be your master código throughout your life, no? So when hiring people, if you're able to determine the elements, you can choose, or even choosing a lifetime partner for marriage or even business partner, you can use this guide. Not only that, even choosing employees from your kasambahays or maids, yayas, or bodyguards or drivers at home, up to managers in your enterprises, no? And first line supervisors. So that's the importance of elementary business Feng Shui. Siyempre, kung bagong graduate ka, you have to earn your keep first, your nest egg, so that you have savings to invest. But you can always choose the right career by using this guide also. Let's say if you're a wood you're a wood element person, you can enter into wood-based enterprises and later on also engage, no, in these businesses. Okay, next slide, please.
Yan.
Wood-based
enterprises.
Can you help me read, please? Either of you.
Number 1 would be any school or educational ventures from preschool to graduate school, or any training seminar or correspondence courses, online or face-to-face or snail mail. And number 2 would be printing. 3 is publishing. 4 would be accounting or bookkeeping services. And number 5 would be retainer management services, like legal management consultancy.
Okay. If you notice, the wood-based enterprises earlier mentioned have a common denominator. They use paper a lot as a medium of communication, and as a medium of business transactions also, no? Schools, legal management, everything, no? Why wood-based? Because paper is made from pulp and paper. It's wood-based. Okay, so that's how literal and simple elementary business feng shui can get, based on the material. Okay, so we continue. Next slide.
Okay. Paper and office supplies, newspaper or magazine business, comics publisher or dealer, classified ads, telephone directory business, newsletter business, paper manufacturing, bookstore, news and magazine stand.
Okay, so you notice any educational center, be it a street, an avenue like Recto in Manila, or Moraita, or educational centers like Tuguegarao in Cagayan, or let's say in Ateneo de Davao area in Davao, where there are a lot of bookstores, newspaper stands. They're all wood-based enterprises. Okay, so next slide, please.
Number 15 would be Lotto outlet, paper or carton packaging, graphic design service, paper recycler, sweepstakes ticket seller, toilet paper manufacturing. Pero yung toilet paper manufacturing, sikat na sikat ngayon yan, di ba? Pinag-aagawan nga sa Australia dati. Tissue paper, paper napkins, paper plates, placemats, and cups.
So even peripheral services, like even if it's not directly related to paper, but it's like paper clips or paper fasteners, they're part of the wood base. Nakakalula na. Yung dami ng paper base
na pwedeng
actually wood based enterprises. Sige, let's continue to next slide.
Yeah, ito naman. Vegetable farming, vegetable trading as supplier or dealer, logger, processed wood manufacturing, lumber yard, cocoa lumber supplier or seller, bamboo farmer, bamboo trader, rattan farmer.
Yun na yun.
Okay, so this one, from paper, we will literally jump into the symbolic wood element, no? Like vegetables or plants, especially bamboo, no? In our backstage discussion earlier, with like not the pandemic now, but the
flooding,
the new economy, no? The old economy was the underground economy. Okay, now it's the underwater economy because of the floods. Okay, now to address the needs of the underwater economy in case it repeats itself, because we never learn to adapt, is as we mentioned, the papag, the bamboo beds. We can use it as an adjunct to the rooftops. So when floods come in, you have a ready raft, bamboo raft. Okay. And the advantage of having a bamboo raft compared to rubber rafts or boats is hindi nabubutas. They cannot be deflated by sharp objects like galvanized iron of roofs submerged in the water, or the pointed spikes of fences, no? So you're better off with emergency bamboo rafts, or perhaps on the wood-based enterprises is an architectural challenge to our new crop of architects to develop for this type of flood-prone provinces, Noah's Ark type of homes, no? Or boat houses that when the floods come in, when dam waters are released inadvertently, their houses will just float above the treetops. Okay, so That's entrepreneurial innovations that are, as they say in Chinese, even in Feng Shui, where there is crisis, there is opportunity. So it's a matter of sitting down and thinking to create new
Hankis
products.
Manufacturing, wallpaper, curtains, windows, shades, and blinds. Cabinetry, woodworkings, wooden toys, wooden baby cribs, flower and flower shop business, flower exporter.
Oo. So, yung yung pinaka fast moving dyan, na silent killer sa market is wooden cribs. Yung kuna ng bata, di ba? Kung makakita ka nung sa mga tabi ng Paco furniture shop, ang laging naka-upfront dyan yung wooden crib. Sa dami ng batang pinapanganak, no? Tapos maski sa probinsya, may pa yan, may kamatch pa yung walker, wooden walker, yung andador na made of ratan, di ba?
Ratan.
Tsaka yung stroller na yung iba gawa rin ng ratan or wooden talaga stroller. Tapos hindi rin kaila dyan yung hankies, no? Yung mga panyo. Lahat ng school children nagpapanyo. Ngayon lang siguro nabawasan kasi
COVID.
School from home.
Walang school.
Pero kung araw-araw yan, laging may panyo yan. Tapos yung iba ngayon sa interior design, nauso na yung wallpaper, no? So wallpaper manufacturing, may iba pa nga stickers na, di ba?
Self-adhesive na siya.
Then ano pa bang exceptional?
Flower exporter.
Flower export, ang lakas pala niyan. Ang number one yatang importer ng flowers is based sa Florida kasi sila yung sentro ng maraming hotels na daily. At in the 70s, dito locally, nung nauso na yung mga buildings sa Makati, skyscrapers, nagkaroon na rin ng flower outsourcing. Yung mga decor sa mga planter boxes sa opisina, pinapaupa ng mga landscaper, mga Bulacan Garden or they change it regularly, weekly or monthly. No?
Okay. Plywood manufacturing, plywood dealer, vegetable vendor, vegetarian restaurant, rice mill, rice trader, rice farmer, rice warehousing, and rice hauling.
Rice shopping, rice importer, rice sack, manufacturing, bamboo plantation, bamboo handicrafts, bamboo beds and furnitures, bamboo barbecue sticks, bamboo huts and houses, and bamboo construction material.
Sa mga kaklase natin, if you're a wood person or you're serious to go into wood business, wag lang yung magbe-base kayo dito sa listahan. Go on a field trip, no? Suggestion ko sa inyo. Go on a busy street, maski urban or rural, look at the enterprises along the streets. And you will have a good idea of choices. Piliin nyo lang muna yung angkin sa inyo, yung wood, yung andap sa inyo, no? Yung fitted. Okay? Yung real money plant, yung tawag nila lettuce plant. You can look for it also i-google nyo, meron. Pero kung gusto nyo makakita ng sample, UPM, may isa akong client, nagtitinde, si Sally Pajardo, no? Para mapadala niya sa inyo yung picture, at least you can inquire. Kahit naman sabihin ko sa inyo saan nakakakita, dati gamit yung plant na yan ni Madam Imelda Marcos all over Luneta and Rizal Park. May naiwan pa 2 puno doon. Yun, malapit doon sa Carabao meron. Kaso, kung hindi ko naman mapakita yung picture, hindi nyo rin kilala. Baka yung Carabao lang ang makilala nyo.
Lettuce
Lettuce plant? Tama ba, Master?
Lettuce plant,
Hindi siya yung lettuce.
Sa Facebook, yung message, Sally Pajardo. Padala niya.
Sally Pajardo.
Okay. Naku, Master, sumisayin niyo sa atin si Ralph.
Oo, okay. Sorry, ano na tayo? How do you feel?
Fuck you!
Okay. So, with that, we can wind up today's session. Actually, it's very light, but without you noticing it, you have a glimpse of 168 wooden-based businesses to consider even as careers if you're a wood person.
Stay tuned for the next episode, only here on Big Media.